When I tell you I'm in shock at what God has revealed to me, not really in shock, but just the way He's spoken it to me, just the way He gave me a whole parable, and I'm gonna show it to y'all because it is powerful. When I say powerful, it is so powerful. It grieved me and it brought me to tears. It's powerful. I'm gonna give it to you guys. So I was sitting in my car. I'm sitting in my car. This is my view, sitting in my car. And God told me, He said, look at this tree. He started speaking. Now, He was speaking to me while I was listening to, y'all know the whole thing that's going on with Tiffany Montgomery and everyone against her. And so I'm listening to that. And He started speaking to me as I was listening to that. I paused the video. I had to pause the video because I knew what He was telling me was going to be powerful. I just felt it in my spirit. So He said, I want you to look at this tree. He said, I want you to look at the bark on the tree and the bark that has fell away, that has fallen off of the tree. I said, okay. And He said, I want you to go up to the tree too. So He had me get out my car to go up to the tree. So I'm going to break down with y'all what He was telling me. He told me, look at the pieces that have fallen away from the tree. Where did they once start? They once started on the tree like the rest of the bark. I want y'all to catch what I'm saying in the spirit, please, because this is powerful. This is powerful. And remember what I told y'all, I was just listening to the stuff with Tiffany Montgomery and everybody against her, and just listen to what I'm telling you. He said, I want you to look at the bark on the ground from the tree. And I came up here, I came a little closer, and I started looking at the pieces of bark on the ground. And then I started looking at the bark that's on the tree. He said those pieces of bark, they fell off because of weather conditions. They fell off because they wasn't strong enough. They fell off because they couldn't take anymore. They couldn't hold on to the tree anymore. That's why they fell away. He said those pieces that fell away was the people who I called, was the people who started off in me, was the people who was in me at first, who I covered at first. They were in me. I chose them. But due to weather conditions, so due to the stuff they went through, due to trauma, due to the world and the influence of the world and greed and money and fame, due to that, they have fallen off of the tree. God said He is that tree. This is parable now. I want y'all to catch it in the spirit. He is the tree. The pieces of bark that fallen off, they chose to do things their own way. They decided they don't want to hold on no more. They decided they just wanted to let go. They decided to go with the influence of the world. But the ones that's still on that tree, it's more bark that has fallen off of the tree. And this is a tall tree. But it's more bark that has fallen off of the tree than there is that is on the tree. So over time, over years, a lot of bark has fallen off of the tree. Over time, over the years, those that God has called has fallen away from Him. They was once in Him, they have fallen away. The pieces that are still standing is not compared to the ones that have fallen away, because there's more that have fallen off and fallen away from the tree that there is that's on the tree. I'm getting closer to the tree because I want to show y'all something else. Y'all see the pieces that have fallen off of the tree? When they first fall off the tree, they start off big. You know what I'm saying? Like they start off their normal size. Like these pieces that have fallen off the tree, they start off kind of big. But over time, they get smaller and smaller. Catch what I'm saying in the spirit. Over time, they get smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller till they're tiny pieces of bark broken up. And then you still got the ones that's still on the tree. You still got the ones that's remaining. Some that, you know, it's coming off just a little bit. But they hanging on there. They hanging on, but they coming off a little bit. Like this one right here. It's coming off a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Please catch it in the spirit. Please catch it in the spirit. This one coming off a little bit. They trying to hold on. They trying their best to hold on the best way that they can. But they starting to drift. They slowly starting to come up. 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 Then you got the ones that's just stuck there. They ain't going nowhere. They just stuck. because they remaining in him. I'm gonna add this too because this is powerful. Look at this piece of bark. This is a piece of bark, right? All the way out here. The tree all the way over there. The bark, the tree. Look how far that bark is away from that tree. Look how far the bark done wandered away from that tree. Y'all better catch what I'm saying in the spirit. Ain't no way that bark should be that far from that tree. Oh my God. Y'all better catch it. Y'all better catch it. So if you can catch what I'm saying in the spirit, it's for you. You there. You feel me? But it's powerful. It's powerful. So many, I'm just going to say it. Prophets, evangelists, apostles, whoever, whatever they call themselves, they started in Christ. They started in Christ. They started stuck to that tree. But over time, they started falling off due to greed, due to fame, mostly fame, due to wanting to get their name big, to get their name out there. Like Genesis 11, when they decided to build a name for themselves. That's what happened. That's how a lot of them started falling away. And then you got the true ones who are still stuck to that tree. Who, yeah, we got our flaws or whatever the case may be, but we stuck to that tree and we're not leaving from that tree. Because we know that he is our source. That tree is our source. That tree is our source. When I tell you that revelation was so powerful that God had to give me, it was so powerful. But it's true. So many people fall away. More people fall away than there is that people who are holding on. More people. They're like, man, I can't take this storm. This storm too hard. I'm turning back to what I know. This storm too hard. I'm going to do it myself because God ain't answering. This storm too hard. God, I'm tired of waiting on God. I'm tired of waiting on God. So I'm going to make things happen on my own. And those are the ones that fell away from that tree. I hope y'all catching this spiritually, because spiritually it is so powerful. In the physical, it may seem like it's not much, but baby, spiritually, it is so powerful. Don't be the ones that fell away. Don't be the ones that fell on the ground and they're getting smaller and smaller and smaller over time. Be the ones that is still on that tree. Be the ones that's stuck on that tree. That no matter the weather condition, no matter the storm, tornado, hurricane, rain, no matter what it is, they stuck to that tree. Be stuck. Be stuck. Don't fall away. I know it's hard. I know it's tough. Do not fall away. You have to remain.